Welcome in to the USL Pro Weekend Preview. My name's Nicholas Murray, very pleased to be joined by David Wagner as we take a look ahead to three key matchups on this weekend's slate, starting off on Saturday night at City Stadium, where the Richmond Kickers host the Harrisburg City Islanders. Now these two teams are both coming off midweek draws, and Harrisburg has been playing better lately, but they'll need to play a lot better because Richmond's taken a one-goal victory in each of their first two meetings. What should we be watching for in this matchup?
For me, it's going to be going in as how organized Harrisburg can stay during the game. Obviously, they eked out, got a point the other day, but they have to be consistent. They need to hold firm defensively because we all know Richmond can come at you and come at you in droves. So if they're able to contain them going forward, get a guy like Matthew Delicott up there who's been so dangerous this year, they're able to contain that, I think Harrisburg's got a good chance here.
Certainly should be a really good matchup if Delicott starts with Cody Andrews, who's been playing very well at centre-back for Harrisburg. Later on Saturday night, we head to the West Coast as the Orange County Blues host the LA Galaxy 2. Now, Orange County was on a great run of form, moved their way into the playoff positions, but they've suffered three straight defeats, and they're facing a Galaxy 2 side that has handed them three defeats as well. What do the Blues need to do to get this thing turned around?
Yeah, they've been a little out of it the last few weeks. They were missing Alan Russell the other week through suspension. He's sort of their spiritual leader and the guy that gets it going for them. For me, they've just been a little lackluster of late. They haven't looked sharp. I don't know if it's a midseason slump or what it's been, but they need to get their form back. They do have some guys on that team that can go out and score goals, and some guys that can play very solid at the back as well. So I'm not quite sure what they're missing right now, but they need to find their spark back. It's just sort of that intangible thing that hasn't been working for them recently.
Definitely need to get something out of this game, avoid getting dragged into the fight for the playoffs. They dropped down to 7th place, so a little bit of danger that they could get creeped up on by a team like the Charlotte Eagles, by a team like the Harrisburg City Islanders. Well, moving on to Sunday, we head to Salem Stadium as the Rochester Rhinos host the Orlando City. Now, this is the third meeting of the season between these two teams, and the last time they met in Rochester, the teams played to a 1-1 draw. Rhinos have been a little bit up and down, 3-0 victory against the FC Dallas Reserves 2 weeks ago, but a 1-0 loss to Wilmington last week. What do the Rhinos have to do to get some points out of this and regain some positive momentum?
Well, the easy answer is to say they're going to have to keep playing well defensively because that's what we talked about all season with these teams. Rochester defense, Orlando's offense, but I think it's more than that here. For me, it's about what's Rochester can do offensively, because I think just playing a great defensive match of Orlando, that might get you another 1-1 draw, but it's not going to get you 3 points. So for me, it's going to be who steps up and scores this game. You have a guy like Matt Luzanares coming back who is hurt, coming back into form, wants to get out there and score some goals. We've seen some other guys from Rochester like Vu score some good ones this year. So it's all going to be about the offense for Rochester. If they can come out, have a strong offensive performance, then they have a chance to get 3 points.
Certainly will be. Matt Luzanares potentially going up against his old team for the first time. Colin Rolfe also been in some very good form for the Rhinos too recently. Well, we hope you'll join us for all of this weekend's matchups on YouTube. You can also follow all of the action live on Twitter at USL Pro. You can follow our other social media streams on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram to keep up to date with all of the action. We hope you'll join us again on Monday as we take a look back at the weekend's action in the USL Pro Weekend Review. But until then, for David, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.